Hey, Flexcast, welcome back. We're back with our next guest, man. And it's getting to the end of the year, so we're bringing in as many people as we can. We got some very talented people coming in today. I want our first guest. She's definitely a mover, a shaker, and a tastemaker. I want her to introduce herself and tell the people what she does, and we're going to get right into it, please.
Snap your fingers like this. Jump in,
Yeah.
jump out. Introduce yourself. My name is Teresa. Yeah,
Tree.
yeah. I'm in the easy.
Yeah.
And all I want to do is have fun on this interview. What for sheezy?
Hey, everybody clap
Okay.
it up for Tree, man. That is the perfect introduction for Tree, man. A very jazzy, very soulful person. And Tree, I first heard about you when you had your City Hall sessions. You received your day in February from the mayor, and that was like the first time that I saw like a visual performance of how passionate your performance is.
Thank you.
And I wanted you to just to talk about like one, what that experience was like, and how it felt to perform in front of all of those people.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Loaded.
Yeah.
What did it feel like? It felt sweaty. No, I'm kidding. Because I do give my all into these performances, and to be recognized for my either work in Austin or just the things that I've been able to contribute to here on the music scene. And probably some good hugs I've given,
Right.
some good words I've imparted into others.
It felt like it all came back
It
around.
all came back around for
Yeah.
that day just to be recognized. And so I was very grateful. Gratitude was definitely the feeling, and excitement. Also work, because it took a lot, to get all the moving parts together with that. But I'm grateful, I've never been afraid of some hard work or a little bit of work or
Right.
work that pays off. You know what I
Right,
mean?
absolutely. We had another guest on here that received a day from the mayor as well.
Yes.
And he said that they gave him like a day or two to pick from, and he picked a day. Did you pick your day? Is there something special
I
about
picked
February
my
to
day.
Tree?
The special thing was all twos.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
If you know, you
Okay.
know.
Yeah,
If
so
you know, you know.
02202020 was the day that I received the proclamation. And of course, the placement of it in the month that it's in was very intricate to why, it should be. That day is nowhere near my birthday at all. Sometimes people want to do it near a day that's already special for them. But I think that this day is more of a service to others, allowing people to find compassion within themselves, giving them permission to love others and love themselves so they can show up better, you know what I'm saying? And I try to do that off and on the stage, singing folks into the oblivion, darling.
Yeah.
And then off stage,
I get chills when I hear you sing sometimes.
I hope so. You
Like,
know what I'm saying?
You're a great singer.
Thank you.
It's like from another place.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It warms the entire room.
Wow, thank you. That is actually a goal of mine, to kind of permeate the room and change the atmosphere, or shift it at least in a positive way,
I like that. That was empowering.
Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
what we're here to do, darling. Now, another thing I need y'all to know is I'm behind these lights and things, and I want people to get a good view of what they see today, because in the upcoming days I might have to change the style a little bit, knowing that Tree G Music Day is coming up. We'll be celebrating with a concert event, and so I would really like for my two new friends here to come on through, you know what I'm saying? Shed some positivity and some light into the room along with your girl. You know what I'm saying? Now, Flex, you know that I'm going to say it like this. I believe we've been on shows together, well before Tree G Music Day. And I want to say that I've seen your growth over time. And it's so dope. And congratulations. You know what I'm saying? I want to give you your flowers. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, Tree, honestly, it came from like being on those early shows where I realized like we just got to shine light on what's happening in Austin, whether it's a podcast, whether it's whether it's doing songs together as artists.
Yeah.
We have the talent, like
Definitely.
Everybody here, there are extremely talented people here, and so. Yeah, I'm glad you were here today, man, Tree, because you're one of those artists that I feel like exemplifies what's special about Austin.
Oh, wow.
I
Thank
agree.
you.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Thank
and
you
the last
so
time I
much.
saw you was at the breast cancer event.
Yes.
It's like warming up the room.
Yes.
And that's when I learned about your day and you
Aw.
being a vocal training coach.
Yes, I
Can you talk
am.
a little bit about the experience of being a vocal training coach, the ups and the downs? Because
Yes. Okay, so I
Yes.
really enjoy this because it's my way of giving back.
Okay.
And, sharing gems. All of my students, shout out to y'all. They know that I say this. I'm out here dropping gems on you. You know what I'm saying? I mix a little bit of the comedy, the comedy aspect, especially with my new students, because everybody's a little nervous coming in at first. They don't know what to expect. And singing is a very vulnerable thing. I mean, art in general,
yeah.
very vulnerable. And you have to believe in nothing and make that nothing something.
Okay.
You have to think about it and say, how do I want to sing this? What do I want to say? What are the words I want on there? When writing a song, because I also help folks write songs and
So like
vocally
artist
produce
development.
them in studios. I arrange for them. I say, no, sing it like this. It got to come from here. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? In a loving way, of
Yes.
course. And so with that, you have to know how to deal with different personalities, different walks of life.
I was just about to ask, what are those personalities
Yeah, everyone
like?
doesn't come from the same background, and it's very important to be empathetic, and understanding and see where they're coming from, how they want to approach their own voice, because to have a voice is not just the thing that you hear, but it's the thing that you feel,
Okay.
that you walk away with. What did they say to me?
Okay.
What do I now understand differently now that I got a chance to listen to them?
You're like a vocal therapist.
Thank you.
Yes.
I
It's much
take
more
that.
than
I
just
take
it's
that.
much more than just coaching. It sounds like it's
Absolutely.
almost like molding.
Yes.
Correct.
It is.
Self-esteem building.
is.
It's empowering. It's motivating.
That stage coaching is important. I have, moms that get that time to themselves only, during the week. And I'm like, look, we're here for you.
Okay.
Okay. So I can make you put your phone down.
Okay.
I can make you put your
therapeutic.
phone
It's
down.
therapeutic, yeah.
Like put it
Yeah.
away for a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you investing in yourself.
That's
Right,
true.
right.
Okay. You're using time, resources, and we want to make sure you get the best out of it. So I've been grateful to do that, impart on others.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
And I
Thank
think
you.
that feeling bleeds into your music as well. You have two bodies of work that I'm aware of. You have Freckle Face Fantasies and You Don't Even Call. I felt You Don't Even Call so strongly because I feel like we all walk around with this in our hand.
That thing in your hand.
And a phone call is a simple gesture to
So
say,
simple.
hey, I'm trying to communicate. Can you talk about the inspiration behind You Don't Even Call? Because that was one of my, when I look at your bodies of work, that was one of the ones that I felt a lot.
Thank you.
And,
that
yeah.
body of work is the one with the most curves.
Okay.
Let me say that again.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bar. Okay, so that body
Body.
of work has the most curves. Man, when writing that, it took me 10 years to release.
Oh.
So I wrote some of those songs on there that I've been sitting on for maybe 10 to 15 years, but others 3 years, you know. But why? I'm like, why did it take that long? And I think it was perfectionism from
Okay.
the beginning.
Oh.
Perfectionism, okay? From the very beginning. And it was like I had to eventually push the button mentally and emotionally and say, hey, everything is not going to be 100% according to my standards. It's just
Right.
not, and I think that it's encouraging to someone out there and encouraging to myself to say, if you don't have all the answers, just start anyway.
Yeah.
Start, and then you'll learn as you go.
Absolutely.
If you don't know what to do, just know what to do next.
Right.
Yeah.
Just do what you know what to do next.
Yeah.
And you'll get there. And I'm still getting there, but people are being able to be touched by my music still while I'm figuring it out. It's still therapy
Yeah.
for me and them. It's
Yes.
cathartic.
One of the things you said about creating that I kind of stuck, like when we're creating this, we're literally architecting what these feelings are
Literally.
gonna feel. And so I wanted to talk about your original music a little bit because I felt You Don't Even Call. Do you have any upcoming new music that people can get excited for? Do you want to keep it on hush? What's next for Tree G?
Not on the
Well,
hush.
Well, keep it on the hush. It's a song that says "Keep it on the hush," isn't it? Anyway, jukebox here. Let me get back. There is new music coming.
Hey, we'll clap it up for that.
Man.
That's all you have to say. I'll take that on the Flexcast. There is new
Yes.
Tree G music coming. I'll take that.
And when that music comes out, do I have the permission to return and talk about it.
Will you sing a little bit of it
by
when
the
you
power
come back?
invested in me?
Of course.
Of course.
course.
Of
I got
course.
you will always have my vote.
Oh, thank you.
Tell people where they can find you on Instagram, Twitter.
Alrighty, is this my
Facebook.
camera?
Yes, it is.
Hello, darling. My name is Tree G. It's tree like a tree outside. G as in great, and then music spelled the right way. Tree G Music. You can find me on all social media as Tree G Music. Thank you so much for listening.
Hey, everybody clap it up for Tree G, man. Flexcast, don't go
Thank you for
anywhere. We're going to
coming.
be right back with our next guest. Yo.